The Echo Dot, I don't think it's meant to be a speaker. However, it does everything that the Echo does. It just doesn't sound as good.
The art of the elevator pitch has been lost, and we're here to bring it back. After 5 years and 3,000 pitches, we've developed a simple formula that anyone can build from. Who are you? What is your company? What problem do you solve? How do you solve it? Who's going to pay you money? What do you need? Nail that in 30 seconds and you're on your way. How will today's entrepreneur do? Pitch practice is now in session.
Hello, I'm Whit with SmartMate. One day, I was playing around with my Amazon Alexa and I realized the sound wasn't loud enough, nor did I necessarily like the look. I did some research and found the speakers on the bottom, so I engineered a chamber that amplifies the sound using acoustics. I plan to sell to customers who are pop culture fanatics who have these devices. Currently, I'm in the prototype iteration stage where I'm trying to maximize the sound output with the acoustics, and I'm looking for a connection to a toy manufacturer.
Now, let's break down today's pitch.
Thank you, Whit. Interesting idea. And we know exactly who you are. I think you could have said SmartMate a little bit slower, or maybe given us some context for that name. I'm not sure where it came from. That's okay. It's SmartMate. It's really simple. Might have been helpful to know whether or not you're an acoustical engineer, an engineer at all, to give you the credibility to be able to create this thing that you're making. The problem I get. Totally get that. The little Echo Dot. Now you said Amazon Echo. The Amazon Echo is the tall one. The Echo Dot is the one we're talking about. So, and that's the one he pulled out and held up for us. So the Echo Dot, I don't think it's meant to be a speaker. However, it does everything that the Echo does. It just doesn't sound as good and doesn't cost nearly as much, obviously, either. But if you can solve that problem, it doesn't sound good. It's not really all that good looking, and the reason it doesn't sound good is because the speaker is on the bottom. It's meant to take voice commands. It is not purpose-made to make great music sound good. However, it can do that, given your solution. And that solution I thought was pretty cool. I wish you had held it up and demonstrated it for us. In 30 seconds, you may not have a great way to demo that, but I bet you could figure it out because we saw this device, this little bowl-looking, flying saucer-looking thing that it'd be great if we could see immediately, does it actually amplify the sound? And what you said there was that you built a chamber to acoustically amplify the sound. Well, does it work? We don't know. It would be great if you could either give us a statistic that said, you measured it and puts out X decibels when it's sitting on the table and Y decibels when it's sitting in your device. I don't know. That would be a great thing to know, or if you could figure out how to play some sound on it right there so we can see that. I'm not sure exactly how you would do that, but you're creative. I know you can do that. So I think it's a cool solution. It's a needed solution, and I think it could be easy to do if you have the right qualifications. I think your target audience here, your customer who's going to buy this, is even simpler than you made out. Now you said pop culture fanatics and then people who own these devices. Well, Google's just come out with the little the Google Home device that's probably about the same size as the Echo Dot. And so if those two could fit together, then you got a massive market, and it's anybody who owns an Echo Dot or anybody who owns the Google Home device. I'm pretty sure I didn't get that name right, but I'm not familiar with it right now. So that's millions upon millions upon millions of people. So it's instantly a big market. They all know that they paid 30 or 40 bucks or 50 bucks for that device. They all know that it doesn't sound great, but if you put it in your device, which is probably less than 20 bucks, all of a sudden it sounds great, or at least a lot better. And you don't have to go buy the full meal deal, which is a couple $300. So I think it's a great solution for that marketplace, and that customer is very clear. People who own the Echo Dot. Ask, I wasn't really sure here. You're asking for a connection to a toy manufacturer. I think this is something that can be built without a toy manufacturer. Yeah, you might want to connect with them later or sometime to get better distribution, but you can make this yourself. It's a 3D print type product. And so I'm not sure why exactly you asked for a connection to a toy manufacturer. If you want to sell this idea or give them this idea, they'll go steal it. Maybe somebody else is already doing it. I don't know. I think what's needed most here is a manufacturing person who can say, wow, we can build this with 3D printing, or we can build it with injection molding, whatever it might be, whatever the material, the right material for that acoustic enhancement is, and the right material to make it very simple and where people can decorate it or get them in different styles. That would be what I would be looking for. And then somebody who knows how to put stuff on e-commerce and sell it. Thanks, Whit, for coming to Pitch Practice. We appreciate you coming and sharing your idea for a way to enhance the sound on the Amazon Echo Dot. A couple reminders: if you're an engineer or if you have other qualifications that make you able to build a certain thing, tell us. Tell people that you are capable of doing that. If you're an engineer, specifically an acoustical engineer, boy, we really need to know that, because that means you know what you're doing and we can have confidence that product's going to work. Thank you very much for coming. Practice your pitch.